Hey everyone, Eezore here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get through a side mission for the game Fallout 76 called Personal Matters. This one is at the current time bugged. They say that they know it is a bug, so they're looking into how to fix it, but at the moment you're not able to completely finish it unless you do some extra work. So I'll explain that here at the end of the video, but biggest thing you got to do is right off the bat, the mission does start actually in the Vault-Tec Agricultural Research Center. And what you got to do is once you get inside of it, you have to end up looking around until you find the overseer's log, basically. And once you end up finding it, it's going to be right there on the start. When you find it, it ends up starting the quest Personal Matters. This is basically just following along the overseer in her journey throughout Appalachia, just kind of going down memory lane kind of things. So this is where you start the quest again. It's just right when you walk through the doors. It's actually right there on the thing. You do need to listen to each one of the actual logs itself. So once you pick one up, open up your Pip-Boy and just put the holo in, and you have to listen to it. I think the next part doesn't start until you listen to the whole thing. So you can keep running and moving around, but ultimately you have to wait until it's all done to see where the next one goes. This next part is going to be in Sutten, which is going to be, I think, to the east a little bit of where it is. Is going to be in like her personal hometown, so her actual house. So once you again pick it up, you have to end up listening to the holo again, and once you do, that'll continue on the story. You have to do this for every single spot where you have to actually end up listening to every single overseer journey. There is 6 in total. Most of them are pretty close together. Like this one here is going to be inside the high school, which is actually in Morgantown, which is very close to where the airport is for what you need to do, for where you need to go for the main story part. For the most part, these are all pretty much once you walk inside, you'll end up seeing them right away. They do have a marker on it, so it's pretty hard to miss. The most confusing one, I think, was the last one, just because there's a couple other things going on, so it's a little annoying to kind of navigate around and to get to on the map. But regardless, once you get done with the high school, then you end up going over to Vault-Tec University. And again, that one too is just going to be, I think it's at the top of some stairs, but that was a pretty fun little area to explore, just of interest, but maybe it's just me. What do I know? And once you pick that one up, you'll end up having to go back to the town of Welch. This is actually more on the southern part of the map, so it is a little bit out of the way. I did have to travel pretty far in order to get to it. Once you get to it, be careful. There are a lot of enemies. First off, around the area, I had to kill a lot of the miners in order to get through the town, so just be careful of that. But once you get to the actual house itself, you'll find it here on top of the fridge. And once you do, just again pop it in, and you'll get the last one, which is going to be in the Blair Mountain. Or Mount Blair? I forget which one it is. Now, this is where it starts getting a little interesting, because you need to actually do something after this that's glitched at the moment. But once you find the 6th one, you'll find a key card right next to it. Make sure to grab that as well. Once you do, you listen to the holotape and grab the key card. You go into the basement of the warehouse that you were basically right next to, and it'll end up saying, hey, kill Evan, which, if you've been listening, has been actually kind of emotional for why she can't kill him. So once you pick that up, you listen to the whole thing, it'll say kill Evan. That's going to be the next one. Then you run down here again. This is where the glitch happens. Now, the biggest problem is that the game doesn't respawn Evan. So once Evan is dead, you can't respawn him in that server. It's as simple as there's nothing you can do. This is where the hiccup comes in, because you need to end up killing Evan, and it doesn't actually count if he's already dead once you get in there. Bethesda knows about it. They're working on a fix for it, but they haven't done anything yet. But there is something working on it. The only way that people have found to do it is that you literally just log out, log back in, run down, and see if Evan's alive. If he is, kill him. If he's not, log out, log back in, and keep going, because you have to try to find a server that has Evan alive, which I've done it about 10 times now, and I have not found him alive. I don't know what the average number is. I don't really care that much. I figure this will be fixed eventually, but still, I just wanted to show you the journey up until the very last part, which is broken. So again, just make sure that if you start this quest at the moment, as of 2 weeks after launch, it is busted. They do know that it is broken, that they're working on it, but it's still not working. So Just want to show you where that well was. Make sure too that you grab the bobblehead when you're in little area down there, because obviously there's just a bobblehead. Might as well grab one. That's about all I got. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you enjoy other video game related content, that's kind of what I do. I have a lot of things on Fallout 76. I'm trying to get as much information out there as I can on this game, so if that's kind of your jam, consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I've been Eezore. Until next time, keep your story going.